Shiba Inu price right now is becoming one of the best performers in the crypto market. You know, those good fundamentals that we've talked about for years now are starting to rear their heads, and it's the reason why Shib is performing well. But there's three things specifically that are posing even more positive price movement in the very short term for Shiba Inu. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell. Again, it's free to do. It will keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. Now, what I want to talk about first is I just happened to think about this. There was a video I made about 6 months ago that was actually talking about a few things that would never happen again in terms of Shiba Inu. The first of those being Shiba Inu will never add back a zero. We'll never get back to 5 zeros price point. And in fact, right now, with the trajectory of Shiba Inu price, it's looking like that is in fact going to be the case. We are in a very good process right now of confirming higher highs, higher lows. The reversal is going full bull. And in fact, we've even climbed above some of our moving averages here. Actually, all of our moving averages, our 20, our 50, our 100, and our 200-day moving averages, looking very bullish in the charts overall. The second thing that I said would never happen is that Shiba Inu would never get down to 4012. Apart from actually this dip, the flash crash that we experienced on August 5th when we had black swan events, things going on overseas, discussions of recessions, things like that, Shiba Inu has never broken below that. All right. So we're in this full reversal process, this big curved reversal that is playing out perfectly. All right. Now, there are three things that are happening for Shiba Inu right now that frankly do need to be paying attention to. For example, price action analysis. We talked about that. Shib is doing very well in terms of its Bollinger Bands. It's actually pushing the top range of that, looking like it may be hinting at a violent movement to the upside, a breakout. That's a very exciting thing. We talked about obviously that being above the moving averages. Now, on-chain activity is actually growing in terms of Shiba Inu as well. So Shiba Inu holders are becoming more active, which is a sign that we haven't seen for quite some while. Obviously, we had the big spike all the way back in March, but things have kind of trickled down and gotten quiet, but they're back on the rise again. Shiba Inu adoption rate is very high as well. So you have a lot of activity from new users, first transactions in terms of wallets. That's a very important sign. So Shib is really gaining quite a bit of traction right now. Now, lastly, we were actually seeing a very bullish sentiment in terms of the long short ratio. In fact, right now, 55.62%, excuse me, 55.62% of positions are long, with only 44.38% being short. So right now, positive sentiment is taking over. The bulls are starting to control the movement of price in terms of Shiba Inu. Now, are these trends things that can change? Absolutely. If we get an overall correction in the market, if BTC decides to drop, the floor falls out, whatever, prices can move down at a significant rate. But with this dominance gain versus BTC, we're seeing kind of an overall shift in Shiba Inu sentiment, period. The bears are kind of fading away and the bulls are taking back over. If you pair this with all the great things like the removal of supply, the long-term holder mindset, things like that we talk about almost daily on the channel that I want to keep hitting on, it can turn into a very big and violent move in terms of Shiba Inu. All right. So we have to be patient. We have to still let these things play out. Obviously, we've talked about what this week may bring. This is that time frame where, historically speaking, BTC is getting set for a takeoff. And if Bitcoin starts making some very quick movements, don't be surprised if Shib makes some very quick movements as well. Again, this is our target here, guys. We have to break and sustain this 4020. This is a very pivotal spot in the charts. And once we get above here, we can run all the way up to 4024 like that. All right. Now, this isn't a guarantee. We have to be patient, let these things play out. This isn't get rich quick. This isn't going to the moon overnight, but what we are setting up for is much more sustainable pushes to the upside, setting higher floors than what we've experienced here recently. I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, if you have not checked out my indicator, there is a referral link in the description below. Again, there's a 7-day free trial. Feel free to check that out. I'm going to do more videos with a much better breakdown about how to use that as well for you guys too. But have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know if you think this trend is going to continue, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.